The look, right? And it's a party, 9 a.m. So the visual does end up having a strong impact on your perception of someone. And there's only one other sense that's stronger or lasts longer, and that's smell. I'm thinking you smell good, I smell good, let's get on, right? So we're going to talk about confidence and the impact that confidence has on your practice and on your quality of life every day. Yale University did a study with some of their graduates to see what were the top 2 traits that successful businessmen had, and they were these. 1, they accurately understood how other people perceived them. And 2, they knew how to motivate and move people forward. That meant you didn't have to go to an Ivy League school, but you did have to understand how other people perceived you. So unlike your laser that comes up with an error report, you don't have that when it comes to yourself. And the longer people have been around you, the longer they can't give you accurate input as to how you're being perceived by others. So all of you interact with other people, and you train them how to treat you. Within less than 1/10 of a second of a new patient meeting you for the very first time, they've decided whether they made the right decision to be in your practice. So whether it's the person at the front desk or the dental assistant, the hygienist, or whoever does that first interview, it has a really strong impact. So we're going to talk about the things today that you have some control over. All of the photos that you're going to see are my clients. These are dentists or team members that work within a practice, and over the course of working as a consultant for the last 27 years in dental practices, our large groups, I've taken some of their photos. Some of them have been on the cover of some of our dental magazines, so it's very enjoyable. So, what does self-confidence look like in a practice? If I'm at the front desk and I'm the person that presents treatment plans, when my confidence is better, when I feel better about myself, I'm more likely to present that $20,000 treatment plan and be willing to ask that patient if payments would be helpful and take time to go through the paperwork and do it online instead of just handing them a brochure that says, go ahead and take this home. Talk with your spouse and see if this is going to work for you. If I'm the hygienist and I have more self-assurance and more confidence, I'm more willing to talk about the health aspects that are going on systemically with their body. If I'm the dental assistant and I can communicate with confidence so that the patient doesn't have to ask the doctor in order to get this so-called right answer, I am being more productive and of more value to the practice. What does self-confidence do for the doctor? Self-confidence for the doctor helps he or she feel confident in doing personnel reviews, in spending the time to maybe do a separate consultation and tell the patient that they won't be finding out the answers today, but instead they come back for a no-charge separate consultation view. Let me tell you a story about 3 doctors that I were working with at the same time in Northern California, Sonora, California. All 3 doctors on Wednesday received a phone call that their front desk took, and it was from Susan. And Susan required to speak to the dentist, and she made sure to tell the person at the front desk, I'm Susan from the Better Business Bureau, and please make sure that Dr. Jensen gives me a call. I'm working there Wednesday through Friday, and I find out, because all 3 of these are my clients, that each of them, based on their own self-esteem, responded very differently. The first dentist, upon hearing this information, went into anxiety, looked through all of his charts and records from Thursday till Friday, and Friday, when he was aptly prepared in the afternoon, he called Susan back. The second doctor sweated it a little bit, waited till Thursday, called on Thursday to find out what the Better Business Bureau wanted to do with him. And my third doctor, high self-esteem, she got the note Wednesday at lunch, called Susan, the Better Business Bureau, at lunch and got it taken care of. Susan, in a really poorly designed marketing campaign by the Better Business Bureau, was just trying to sign up new members. Right? Ill thought out, but each of them experienced it entirely differently, entirely different.